Hello everyone, this is Stevenson here, and welcome back to another video. And here today we're going to be continuing Doki Literature Club. It's kind of been a while, so I figured, I might as well get another video of this done out of the way. And also, as you guys may have noticed, my mic quality is probably different now, isn't it? Well, that's because a friend of mine, I guess for my birthday, sent a mic my way from wherever they are. It's supposed to be coming back to where I'm at. I guess they decided to give me a helping hand and send me a mic, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and hope that it's not buzzing as of right now, because sometimes it does that because of the wiring, but yeah, hopefully mic quality is better, but the problem is you guys are probably gonna be hearing background noise more than if I ever, because I think this is like a mic more proper use for anyone who's in like a room or whatever. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue this. So okay, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. Oh no. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow on frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Yeah. She can't understand it, I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just mean the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Jeez. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sarah liked it. And Steve Boy did too. And so, based on that, I will probably give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. Appreciate the offer. There's no thing wrong there. Establishing my own stuff. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Steve would like my poem too, He even told me he was impressed by it. Yeah, the music stopped, so this is gonna get, they're gonna get riled up really quickly here. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member. That's not what you're stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Steve Boy appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew to size bigger as soon as Steve Boy started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Steve Boy. She's just trying to make it glad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over the... Oh, damn, I right-clicked. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not to force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Steve Boy. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our languages. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Steve Boy? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Oh boy, I don't really like picking sides quite necessarily, so... Help me, Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Steve boy. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She'll remember. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. So everyone's talented. Or everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. What the fuck? Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Haha, nah, it's not like that. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. Yeah, why would you say that, Monica? You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Steve boy, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Not to myself with newfound determination. Steve boy, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sorry about that the real clear. Sorry beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Oh boy. Sayori, about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them all fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can't see why they'd make good friends with you. Or I could see why they made I could see why they'd make good friends too. Just you. You know, Steve boy. It's nice that I get to spend the time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... every day is going to be so much fun. I don't know. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really have to need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Ah, yes, another poem mini game, and from what I remember, we were going with Yuri for pretty much all the way, I guess. So if I can if I can remember. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. See, this is kind of hard to like so yeah, it's like it's weird. I haven't played this in a while, as you guys can tell, because I'm trying to figure out which words are hers and which are not. All right, intellectual, yeah, for now. Okay, I feel like that might be too. Let's try it anyways. Oh, never mind. It's weird. After image contamination. Portrait of Markov, maybe. Scars. That's gotta be, nope, that's the already. Brightening. Variance. Vitality. Existence. Despise, I think that's, yeah, that's Sayori. Or not Sayori, what the fuck I'm saying, Yuri. Alright, unrestrained. And yeah, at this point, it doesn't really matter. Heavens. Okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Steve. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, kind of no thanks. So must be all. I have no reasons. Why don't you take a look at your, why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Yeah. Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. Also, yeah, sorry for that little pause there. So anyways, I just wanted to look at it. Yeah, let's see if you have enough money to even, like, buy anything. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. It's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I will lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves that one option. I give up. That make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Haha. So it was eavesdropping, huh? Yuri suddenly giggles. Yeah. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Steve Boy to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. But frankly, after pulling the mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough to do so. I didn't mean to do that. I got too absorbed into the book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's no way. There's no way you can think like that. Think that. You're right though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Oh yeah, definitely. More ways than one. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Damn, did the MC really just slap her? But nah, Kaya, out of nowhere something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... Yeah, a cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glanced around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Haha, I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes, so it was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Oh boy. Let's see. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Alright. Oh. Alright, sorry about that. I'm gonna have to cut that out. Alright, Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off for her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Ooh. Mouthful. Sayori tries to wait to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. No, Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong with a boyfriend. What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glanced at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing. Wasn't where you played music as well. I don't really. And background noises. Alright, I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yeah. That sounds cool. I'll also look forward to it. If that's so, in that case, I won't let you down, Steve Boy. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything today. Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey Yuri. I suddenly noticed what Yuri is reading. Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Let's Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. She appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with her. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was going to make some tea, so suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me that there's something wrong with helping involve Steve Boy in club activities? Whoa. Jeez, my mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Let's go, Steve Boy. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess any girl would naturally be this way if they never got the chance to spend time with, especially a boy. Like this. No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Steve Boy, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them in a way. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Why didn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? You can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Your lifts your head. Steve Boy, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Steve Boy, do you like oolong tea? Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets up the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and decided that I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about it, Steve Boy. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Steve Boy, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back up against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it once since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assumed the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand. That's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh boy. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. It is all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. I abruptly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take it. Yeah, alright, sure. Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the page. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Alright, sure. Of course. And oh boy, Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop there. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Steve boy, sorry. This shouldn't have done that. Well, it was just something. It's something that friends do. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That was all it was. Yeah. And then, you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really intense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't know where to gaze. I notice her chest rising, following to the rhythm of her breaths. Where's my arm? Like 4 Yuri touches her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in my mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Jeez. Interruption. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share bones. Stu boy, can you help Yuri away with the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the tea. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, let's just see. I think this would be a good spot to stop, so I'm gonna do this. Alright. Alright, so yeah, I think this would be a good spot to stop at, where we're about to do the once again repeat process of showing everyone the MC's poem or whatever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Doki Doki Literature Club, or for short saying DDLC, which which almost sounds like, downloadable content or something, which is what normally it's called in games, extra content for the game. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go and end it here. I guess if you enjoyed it, I guess you could give the video a like if you didn't want to, or it's up to you if you guys made it this far to watching it. I don't blame you if you have anyone out there just stops watching halfway through or in the beginning, because my videos are not anything exciting whatsoever. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. So hope you guys enjoyed. You guys can let me know if this is if you enjoy this or not. I don't know. It's up to you, and it's up to you if you want to like, and it's up to you if you want to even sub to this channel. It's more so just a hobby that I do at the moment. But anyways, yeah. I'm gonna end it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That was all, and I'll see you guys in the next one, whatever that will be, whatever it may be. Alright. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye bye.